Hello. It's a good morning, everybody. For some of you, it's good afternoon. For some of you, it's good evening. So good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's good to see you. Some of you it's good afternoon, some of you it's good evening. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to have you here with me on the Shadrick Morning Rise Show. And we are just getting started on moving from 0 to 100K. And isn't that a dream for all of us people? Who doesn't want to move from 0 to 100? Just tell me. Who doesn't want to move from 0 to 100? Can you believe that? All of us want to move from 0 to 100. And this is why today's session is very important, because it's going to help us to move from 0 to 100K. And we need all of you to participate. We need all of you to share. And we need all of you to know. Cecilia, I'm always happy to see you, Cecilia. It's good to see you. Good morning, Cecilia. How are you? How is my sound? How is my sound, Cecilia? Fantastic. Mukubesa, good morning. It's good to see you. Watching from... Okay, Cecilia, Mukubesa. Ida. I would have been sad if I didn't see your name, Ida and Cecilia. I'm telling you. Mutale, it's good to see you. Mutale Makungu, it's good to see you. I really would have been sad if I didn't see your names, guys. I've gotten used to seeing your name, Cecilia. I haven't seen Kalanga's name yet. Kalanga is a regular. I haven't seen Kalanga's name. I haven't seen Vicky's name. Sound is very good. Yes, sound is very good. Fantastic. Okay, great. All right, so please, guys, as usual, we want to share this live so that we can proceed. Please click that share button and share with somebody you care about. It's always good to see that people are sharing, and thank you very much for all of you who are sharing in different groups. I'm very grateful. So as we move from 0 to 100, this is a very pertinent topic. Philanthropy Arts, watching from Mongo. It's good to see you, Philanthropy Arts. Thank you very much. As we begin to share, please share the video quickly. Click that share button. Share. Watching from Dola. That's Mukubesa. Thank you very much. Great. So we have an important session, and it's going to be a very short one. I hope it's a short one. I'm hoping it's a very short one. And, you know, we are looking at moving from 0 to 100K. And this is one of those things that when you think about, sometimes they seem impossible, but they are very possible. And the insights shared in this session are going to be very helpful to all of us. So please feel free to participate and to share your views. I'm always happy to hear different views and different comments. So I'm just trying to delay a bit, just trying to allow those others who may be struggling to join us to please join us. Okay, great. Let's see. Yes, please share that button. Guys, we're a lot of us. Somebody click the share button, please. Kalenga, I was waiting for your name. Thank you. Katai, Kalenga, you guys, I've gotten used to seeing your names. Please share the video. All right, great. Now we can start. Okay, great. Thank you very much. All right, so we are looking at moving from 0 to 100K. And I want to share some statistics just for you to understand. a large percentage of people globally are financially stressed. Just so you know. With about little to zero savings to handle emergencies. Now, if I looked at the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve from the United States of America says that about 40% of Americans can't cover $400 worth of emergencies without borrowing. You can imagine that 40% of the population, there are around 400 million Americans, they can't cover $400. $400 worth of emergencies without borrowing. And world over, the entire world, we have about 8 billion people on earth. Nearly 70% of adults, all right, can't afford to save. Just in Africa alone, 70% of adults in Africa lack access to financial services, which makes it extremely, extremely difficult for most Africans to, to save. So just so you know, if you don't have any saving, I'm sharing these statistics so that you can see that you are not the only one. 40% of Americans can't afford a $400 worth of emergency. 70% of adults in Africa have no access to finance. They can't afford any emergency because they are in dire need of finances. They are very, very broke. So while that may be true, what is also more true is that if you look at our Zambian landscape, all right, in Zambia, financial challenges are prevalent even more than other countries because we have a significant portion of the population lacking access to formal financial services. So according to Finscope 2020 survey, we were told that only 13.6% of adult population is considered financially healthy. Zambia has over 20 million people, and only about 13.6% of those people are financially healthy, which means 86.4% of Zambians don't have money. So you are not the only one who does not have money. So regarding wealth distribution, Zambia has a limited number of high net worth individuals. The wealthiest individuals in Zambia have amassed their fortunes through various means, including number one, entrepreneurship and investments. All right. For instance, we have an example given by Finscope was President Hakainde Hichilema, who has an estimated net worth of about $340 million US. This one is known for his business ventures prior to his political career. So this is according to Finscope. I didn't know the president was that rich. That's interesting. So while specific data on the proportion of millionaires who inherited their wealth in Zambia is not well known, all right, we can say that when it comes to other countries like the United States of America, we're able to see that a very small portion of people, despite being broke, managed to become millionaires. So why am I telling you this? I'm giving you statistics so that you can understand that 13.6% of people in Zambia are the only ones who are financially healthy. 86.4% don't have money. They are broke. They don't have a saving of 1,000 kwacha to handle their daily emergencies. They can't afford. And, Zambia doesn't have a lot of statistics. But there has been examples like our president who grew from poverty to riches through his business acumen and investments. Before he became a president, he's been a successful man. So worldwide, people became millionaires just from hard work from the ground up are 73%. 73% of people built their wealth from scratch. 27% worldwide are the only ones who inherited the wealth from their parents, which means it is possible for you and me to rise from zero, of course, all the way to greatness. Look at the entire population, 8 billion people, only 27% of people inherited their wealth. The rest of the people were able to rise from the scratch. Now, of those self-made millionaires, many transitioned from employment and entrepreneurship. This is why we're saying if you're in a job, don't listen to those people who tell you, no, you are suffering, you're not suffering, you're okay. Employment is the first step to becoming a millionaire, just so you know. Employment is, unless your dad owns a central bank or as a company where you're working, yeah. But if you don't have a dad who owns a central bank, who is a CEO in some company somewhere, my friend, look for a job. That's the first step to becoming a millionaire. Number one. Okay, so we are being told from those 73% who became successful on their own, a good number of them were employees, regular employees, who later on built their businesses and then became millionaires. Then others were simply self-made from entrepreneurship from the word go. Were in business, all the way up until they became millionaires. Now there's one common thing that all these people have. Millionaires who are self-made and the millionaires who inherited the wealth. They have one thing in common and one thing only. And the only thing that these people have is discipline. Discipline. So whether they inherited or built their fortune, all millionaires consistently demonstrated disciplined financial habits. Number one, a habit that was common was saving. All of them like to save. They saved money for something they wanted to do. Number two, when they saved the money, they stopped saving the money, they invested. Number three, all millionaires lived within their means. They did not live above their means. They lived within their means. So these are the common three things that all millionaires worldwide have: saving, investing, and living within their means. Living within your means date somebody who is able to live within your capacity to provide. The mistake most men make, you are dating a woman who cannot live within your capacity to provide. That means you're not living within your means. That's just a simple example I can give you. And if you're a woman dating a man who's trying to grow, you have to understand, you have to accept and live within the capacity of that man to provide for you. If you want bigger things, work together. Don't force him to provide more than he can manage. That's not how it's supposed to work. So the question I want to ask all of you today is this. So guys, I want you to be typing with me in the comment section. You give me some support. Please share this video. Before you move from $0 to 100K, from 0 kwacha to 100K, you must understand one important thing. If you are broke, because if you are at zero, it means you are broke. Why are you broke? That's question number one. Somebody just keep giving me some comments and keep sharing the video. Please give me some support, people. Share the video and give me some comments. Question number one is, why on earth are you broke? Before you can go from 0 to 100K, you must understand the root cause of your financial struggles. Ask yourself 3 important questions. Okay? 3. And I want you guys to type with me in the comments. Number 1. We are saying you're supposed to understand why you are broke. But to understand why you are broke, you must answer 3 questions. Are you broke because you invested the money? That's number 1. Because there are only 3 reasons why people are broke. Number 1 is because maybe you invested the money. If you invested the money, that's a good thing. Alright? It's not a bad thing. Do you know why? Because investments can yield returns over time. But still, you need a strategy to manage cash flow while waiting for those returns to come. So if you are broke because you invested well and good, congratulate you, but you need to have a strategy to help you make money, even when you've invested. You shouldn't suffer your way to success. No, success should be enjoyed. So I don't believe in the principle of frugality where people are just frugal for nothing. No. Nobody ever lost, an opportunity to become successful because they ate nice food or they ate good food. No. Eat well so that you can become healthy and live long and enjoy your success. Don't starve yourself in the name of becoming successful. Eat food. Okay? So if you've invested, that's a good thing, but you need to give you a strategy to help you continue producing cash flows so that you keep having some money while you wait for returns. Question number 2, guys, give me those comments. Question number 2, are you broke because you misused the money? Are you broke because you misused the money? That's the reason number 2 people get broke. Either they invested or either they misused the money. If you misuse the money, I have no problem with you. Okay? Because you've done something very, very, very important. The first step is not going to affect you. If you misuse the money, it means you have access to the money, only that you misused it. You didn't know what to do with the money. So for you, you're very much okay. Okay? What makes you misuse the money? Is it impulse buying? Is it poor budgeting? Is it lack of financial planning? All these can drain your finances. So you must recognize what is making you misuse the money. Where is your money going? Get a piece of paper and a pen and begin to write. You should have a diary somewhere as a human being in your life and a pen every time nearby where you can write where your money is going and where your money is coming from. That way you'll be able to understand where the huge chunk of your money is going and where the huge chunk of your money is coming from. Then you can plan properly. First step, Question number 3. Keep giving me those comments, people. Thank you very much. You guys are nice. Are you broke because you have no access to money? So there are 3 reasons why people are broke. Either they invested, either they misused, or they just have no access to money. If you have no access to money, now we have a problem. You are the guy I need to help, because now we have a problem. Why don't you have access to money? How old are you? Are you 25? Are you 30? Are you 45? Why don't you have access to money? Now that's a big problem, and that's a problem we must resolve. Limited access to capital or credit can hinder financial growth. So if you are broke because you have no access to money, the first thing we must understand is to seek opportunities to expand your financial resources. We can use networking. We can do skill building. We can do, pieceworks. We can get a job. So we are going to discuss which one best suits you if you have no access to money. All right? Because that means there's something that you're not doing right. You can't be 25 years, 30 years old and you have no access to money. That means there's a very serious problem, not with people, but with yourself. Because money, I strongly believe making money is about what is in your head. The more knowledge you have in your head, the easier the chances of making money. This is what we are explaining in this book, how to start and grow a business. Even if you are broke, we've given ideas of how we can start and grow a business. And we've explained the mental problem that makes people broke. Money is an idea in the head. The more meaningful ideas you can come up with, the more money you can generate. So we're going to discuss that. Why aren't you coming up with meaningful ideas? Why? Because you are paid according to the ideas that you are able to transform into solutions. So why aren't you coming up with those meaningful ideas to get paid? So we're going to discuss those things. So we have discussed 3 things so far. On understanding why you're broke. Are you broke because you invested, or because you misused the money, or because you have no access to capital? These are important things. Another thing you must answer is this. Why is it important for you to quit being broke? There should be a reason. Why is it important that you should quit being broke? Being broke isn't just a lack of money. Being broke is a lack of being creative. It's a lack of creativity. Being broke is about lost opportunities and constant stress. Being broke is about losing your mental health. Being broke is about being looked down upon by your community members, your siblings, even your younger brothers and sisters will be sending you because you are the elder brother or sister who is always broke, and now you are the yama they send. So being broke can affect you in ways you never thought possible. Being broke makes you look down upon yourself. It makes you look stupid. But here's the issue. It's okay to be broke. What's not okay is to sit down and just complain about it. So what are you willing to do about your situation now that you are broke? Remember, if you have an emergency and you are broke, emergencies demand money. Health care needs money. Car repairs need money. Family needs money. If you want to travel to go somewhere, you need money. Even minor issues can spiral into major setbacks because you are broke. Even something small. We have seen poor people die from a disease that could have been cured because they didn't have transport money to go to clinic. Or to just buy a simple painkiller or a simple antibiotic and someone dies. So being broke is not a good thing. While it's okay to be broke, it's not okay to remain broke forever. There should be a day when you win. Your dreams require funding. This is why being broke is not okay. There are people who say, as long as you believe, you're going to be okay. Those are delusional. Those are highly delusional people. Yes, we need mental strength, mental fortitude to believe in things, but we need action. Action just brings about results. What action are you willing to take to fund your dreams? So whether it's starting a business, pursuing education, or simply traveling the world, those things will require funding. You can't do those things if you are broke. So we are saying, why are you broke? Freedom and peace of mind. To a larger extent, they require money. Financial independence gives you control over your life. It allows you to make choices that others can't. You choose which hospital to go to. You choose which school to take your kids to. You choose what food to eat, what suit to wear, what you choose. All these things need money. So you must appreciate the value that money plays in your life. There are some Morgans who say, money can't buy happiness, money can't buy, because you are broke. That's why we think money can't buy happiness. Guys, do you know how stressful it is to go back home? You look at your child, they have not eaten. Now the face of an angry child is more stressful than anything else. Do you know how useless a man must feel to go home without food? When you are the breadwinner, you are the person your family looks up to. Dad is gone out, then dad comes back, dad has no food. Do you know how stressful it is to look at your wife? Your wife, a facial of disappointment. You look at your wife in the eyes and she's so disappointed that she's not the life she thought you were going to be living together. Those are stressful things. You need money. If you make money, you can actually prolong the life of your loved one. Okay. Am I back?